Hi, I'm Tracy Thomas, and this site is a roadmap to kick anxiety and leave it in the dust. You know how there's the people that can get hit with an adverse condition and they just sail right through it and it's no problem? And then there's someone that's hit with the exact same condition and they get overwhelmed with fear and worry. Well, I was definitely part of that latter camp. And the problem is a lot of people are. And it takes so many different situations and life conditions and factors that led us to this point. And so it takes a lot of things to undo. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is just the living with the fear that there's some sort of future event that's going to take place that's going to cause us pain and suffering. So we can either change the situation, which is an endless cycle of scurrying and frantically trying to change everything and manipulate all the different conditions around us at all times to make sure that every condition is always perfect, or we can change how we respond to it. And it's not like an easy choice you can just make to just decide one day that you're going to just respond differently. There's physiological conditions and foundations that are causing our body to be in a constant fight or flight response. We have ingrained mental pathways that are the path of least resistance that takes our thoughts on these unhealthy patterns. We may have toxic stress responses that are pegged on. We may have adverse childhood experiences, and we may have just ways that our bodies are constantly flooding with hormones of fight or flight. And so there's so many different things that we have to do in order to turn the dial and move that from a place where we are just overwhelmed with all of these physiological responses to adverse conditions. And instead, we can calmly be able to have the sense and the inner peace in order to perceive things that are going on out there that could be painful as less of a threat, because we know that we have the inner fortitude to handle it. I spent 30 years of my life trying to find all those different ways of acquiring that inner fortitude. And so this is a collection of all the things that worked. Some of them are the things that I've tried and the things that are I really got me over the hump. Other things that have come across my radar since then, and I just have started to incorporate it into my daily life. And other things are things that I don't know about yet, but I'm going to be discovering along with you along this ride. And it is my sincerest hope that you will receive freedom. You will experience freedom from the chains of anxiety very, very soon.